Just testing, seeing what's going on. Let's see what we got here. I do not have any of the cool transitions, unfortunately, going. Huh. All right. So after a long hiatus, we are playing Magic Realm here. We're finishing up the third round of the Grand Prix. It's been a while, and between work and getting a new computer and Victoria 3 and loads and a little bit of resurgence in my interest in City of Heroes. We've been away for quite a while. So we're back for at least a little bit and hoping to get a week or two of this game out the door here. So, so that's it. That's where we're at. And we've got 4 characters: Sorcerer, Captain, Elf, and Pilgrim. Definitely the Sorcerer and Captain are some of the most powerful characters that I have. The Elf, I'm okay playing. The Pilgrim, I'm not so good. But tonight, maybe that'll change. I do have setup is done. The Sorcerer is running with Melt into Mist, Transform, and Summon Elemental. I'm a little bit concerned with those spell choices, by the way, but we'll see. He has Giant Slayer, Bridge Magic, and Rescue. So a decent enough set of tasks to complete. So we will see how he does. The Captain, of course, no spells, Plant Your Flag, Big Game, and Envoy. So Envoy is pretty easy for the Captain generally. Big Game should be easy. Plant Your Flag depends on where it ends up being placed. I also did a dubious spell choices with the Elf, Persuade, and Peace with Nature. So get the Peace with Nature cast. Persuade maybe comes into play if we get some cash or just get that opportunity. Or just have a run-in with a bunch of natives we can't deal with. And then the Pilgrim took Staff to Snake. And I figure we're going to hire and get out of dodge instantly. Staff to Snake will give us a powerful summon. Actually, that Viper is pretty good. So that's it. That's where we're at. You can see down below here, of course, the tasks. And we are pretty much... excuse me, saying I just started 3 minutes in. The first yawn. So we're ready to start here. The Sorcerer is going to go fairly traditional defensive as far as Melt and Mist. We know that much. Otherwise, we can cross one bridge pretty easily. And then the other 2 bridges are a little bit more of a hassle. But I was thinking to try to get these 2 bridges here. So these 3 hexes, 1, 2, 3, and see if we couldn't get those bridges going. So we're going to hide and get up into the ledges. And then probably cast Melt. Done. So that's the Sorcerer. The Captain, the Captain is going to, he's going to investigate Plant Your Flag right now. So Plant Flag, roll right here. 8, Ledges 2. So Ledges 2, the Captain has to plant his flag in Ledges 2. That's actually pretty damn good for the captain. Um, so that is a good. That's a good spot for that to appear. So let's get that done. Almost. I mean, I'm gonna say first thing. Um, it's a good question. We also have the Dead Adventurer. That's another good, easy one. Do we want to do that before we hire the guard? Do we need to hire the guard right away? I am going to say, and we don't want to get ourselves in too much before we get that guard hired, but it would be nice, say, to get this Dead Adventurer, maybe drag him back. That's a quick point. So if we hide once and then go here, grab him and head back, we might have a treasure. And so yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna hide once. We're gonna move, and move into, I believe, the ruins, if I am not mistaken. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So one hide into the ruins. And actually, we have an extra phase. So I'm going to execute a trade phase here. That will be envoy 1. So we did envoy with the guard. And we just need to do one more to complete it. So that's the captain's day. The elf has windfall. So the problem with windfall is it's going to make the elf want to sit there and end his day there. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to extra hide. We're going to trade and trade just to do it. We're going to... and then we will collect our windfall. Done. And probably cast. And cast. You hear my clacking keyboard? And then we're going to cast Peace. I mean, you might hear my clacking keyboard. That's my new clacking keyboard. It's very clacky. Very mechanical. Very feels great to touch. Okay. The Pilgrim. I mean, I hate to say it. The Pilgrim is going to... he's going to trade once, higher, higher, and higher. And that is probably his day. So, there you go. That is our day 1. And I think we're good. Let's see what we got here. Elf is first. So the elf is going to hide. Trade 3 times. He is going to hide 1. Final time, just in case. We're going to copy and paste those dice and expand them. There we go. Oh, we need a monster roll too, don't we? Oh, all right. Let's get a monster roll up in to our universe. It is 2 serpents and demons. Elf is hiding with his extra hide. He fails hideously. He's going to trade with the rogue. So the first thing he's going to do is just look and see what the rogues happen to have. Rogues have a scroll of nature and gripping dust. Actually good for the elf. Scroll of nature would be good. It's a place he can learn a spell. Oops, did I? Presumably. We'll roll on the scroll of nature. They're neutral. Unlikely anything's going to come of this good. We're going to roll anyway. 5, no deal. And in fact, we're probably just going to bag it. And we'll hide again at the end of the day. And we fail actually again at the end of the day. Lancers do not show, but we are not hidden today when we're forced to deal with the rogues. The captain's going to end up here, and the question is simply, is he hidden or not? I'm sure he is. Yes, he is hidden. So he hides. Done. And what appears? Smoke and the pool in 6. Ugh. Okay. Smoke draws nothing because we rolled a 2. The pool is dangerous, but not concerning to us today. The sorcerer is making his way up into the ledges, and we fail our hide. Oh, bats and Slither 3. Slither 3 is going to draw 2 guys. There you go. That is done. And now the Pilgrim goes. The Pilgrim is going to trade once. He would like to see what the order is going to have for sale. Poultice of health and the Lost Keys. He will roll on the Poultice of Health. So we are allied with the guys, the order here. It's $2 times 3. So $6. We don't necessarily want it. We're good to go. But now we're going to hire. So we want price times 1. We have 3 shots at it to get a 2 or a 1. That's 1. 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 3. Nothing. Okay. And we are done with the day. The day ends. Nothing appears here. We got 2 serpents there, but no fights necessarily. But we are going to cast. So a couple things. First thing is the elf needs to roll against the rogues. He gets a 6, so that's trouble. So now he rolls on the unfriendly. He rolls a 5. They're going to challenge him. And he's going to block battle or lose 5 notoriety. He can run from these guys. If he does, he does not get windfall, though, because he does not end his day. Man. So, this is annoying. So I'm going to have every rogue on my sheet. So I can either take the loss, or I'm going to have to say cast Persuade. And then I'm going to cast Peace with Nature. So that's going to fatigue 4 chits today. Give me Peace with Nature. I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to... Well, should have done it with the trouble. So now I'm fine. I think we're going to just live with that crappy result. It's going to either cost me a day of resting, or I'm going to get windfall another day. I think that we take -5. We're going to take a hit to our prowess. And we can take windfall. I don't know. It's not a huge choice. It's day 1 after all. Like, we're not talking, rocket science here. But we're going to be behind a little bit on prowess. Man, if you lose prowess by 5 points, it's going to suck. But windfall is going to give me another card. So I think we're going to take the -5. We'll take the insult there. We're going to take 10 gold while we're here. We're going to do windfall, so that can give us +5 gold. And so there you go. So the elf has -5 prowess, plus 15 gold total. And that's it. That's his day. So we're going to take that and draw another card for the elf. Explore the crag. And we're going to cast Peace with Nature. So we're going to take this shit here, Peace with Nature, Fatigue, and there you go. That's the Elf's Day. The Sorcerer is going to use this time to cast Melt into Mist. So we'll burn a purple. Done. We are melted. And that is our day there. And we are done with day one. So not a super exciting day one. These two serpents are a little bit of a hassle for our Sorcerer. However, the one thing to note is that the ledges are useless to him. No treasure sites here. So something to think about. All right. Let's get on day two. So the Sorcerer, I think, is going to continue his trek here. We're gonna go for Bridge Magic first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could just we're going to move to the ruins. Now the other thing we have to make a choice about is rescue. Do we want rescue to be popped at some point? Do we want to take a rescue here? That's a great question. Now, unfortunately, we're not super. I mean, you could transform one, you could pull a. You got to do a heavy armored, so you need a mud or a water golem here. Effectively a 4, 3, 2, or 1 to actually get these guys killed. And that might be possible. So I'll consider it, but I will consider it tomorrow. Let's get to here first. And so that'll be our day 2. The captain needs to make a call. Because the captain could do big game heavies. These are heavies right here. And I mean, these guys are the tiniest bit dangerous to his boys, but not really, because so if he hired the guard, those would be two either the definite wins. They wouldn't lose for sure. But for right now, we're gonna hide and then move to the adventurer, and then we're gonna do a search. For the third character, the elf, explore the crag is a little bit of a haul. So if we hide, obviously with an extra hide, we get 3 moves. It's not going to give us much. We're gonna so we can effectively hide 2 times here. Extra hide, and then move, and then move, and then we're into the ledges. And then finally, the Pilgrim. I think we're going to try one more day on our hires, and we're going to be done there. So that's the day. It is day 2. Let's move that and get monster roll onto the books. 3 goblins, ogres, wolves, goblins, and octopuses. Octopi. All right, the sorcerer is going to go. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. He actually can't do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And bones. So he actually is going to draw. That is too damn bad. So I made a little bit of a mistake on his move. So his move is actually move, and then, oops. And then his move would be to the woods, and done. Okay. Excuse me. He is done. The captain is going to go here. He is going to hide, maybe. Nope, not hiding. No one's hiding today. There's a lot of failed hides today. Dead Adventure, we're going to search. We need a 4 or a 1 here. And we fail. So, the octopus awakens. Bam. All right. Captain is done. The Pilgrim is hiring, so we're allies. We need a 2 or 1. 2 or 1. Bam. 2. Price times 1. We're going to spend $8. So we got 10. We're going to spend 8. Oops. Minus 8. Let's do that. We're going to add 14 days to this. And 03 is our buddy for the next 14 days. And that's awesome. That is what you want. Pilgrim's going to go with that guy. Done. And the elf's going to go and end up there, but he's going to have hidden 2 times. So I'm sure he's hidden, and he is. And that's it. And he is done. And I don't think we draw anything there. So we do have 1 fight. So we have a move 4. So we can actually escape these guys. And any one of them we can kill easily, even with the dagger. 2 of them, you get a 1 in 3 chance of dying in a given round. So we'd rather not. So I say we run this time with our move 4. And so we will run to here. And there you go. And now this makes that rescue even more plausible. So I think that's it. That's our fight. I don't think we have anything else going on for day 2. And it's time for day 3. So day 3, I think we move, and we move to the guardhouse. We don't like the guard. We really hate the guard. But this lets us sit there. So what we could indeed do is that is going to give us the opportunity then to put a rescue here. So I say we go to the guardhouse and then just hide and rest. Done. Next is the captain. So the captain, he's going to hide and search, search, search. We got to get this adventure out the door. Done. The elf. So, I mean, the elf could go and try to kill the ogres. It's an easy kill. Would definitely cause problems for the others to kill that. So we're going to go extra hide, move, 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 and move. And that should put us in the ogre's clearing. And the pilgrim, now ready to roll, has got to get his butt moving. So we're going to go and we're going to see what's in the cliffs, right? Or the deep woods. We might want to hide, though. So that is true. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's going to take us. That's not going to get us there. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 cliff. We're going to go hard to the cliff. Done. That's day 3. Let's roll and see what we get. 4 giants and trolls. Okay. Pilgrim is first. And he makes a naked move up into the cliff. Spiders and, ooh, the Lost Castle. Well, that was probably a mistake to make that naked move. Let's see what happens in the Lost Castle. We get a Howl, so bats. Flutter 1, bats. Flutter 2, more bats. Shrine in 4. And a Roar in 6. So that is going to pull giants, I believe. Yep, Roar. Yeah, we're not in caves. So Roar is going to pull up a giant here. And we are not giant slayers. That's the sorcerer. So that is too damn bad. So we do got one treasure location, so that's good to note. We also have the Lost Castle here, right where we're at. So he is done. The captain hides. I'm sure he does. Yes, he does. So the captain is hidden. The captain's going to search 3 times. We need a 4 or a 1 to find our corpse. That is a fail 1. 2 fails. Come on. 3 fails. So we find nothing, and nothing appears. Done. The sorcerer is going to go here. Sorcerer is going to hide. He fails to hide, and he's going to rest. So we're going to drag this back into play. That's unfortunate. Does anything appear in the... Nope. Nope, that's the guardhouse. Done. And then finally the elf is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now is he hidden or not with his extra hide phase? Let's roll that. He is. And we are done. Okay. Well, I think the elf is going to take pot shots at these guys. So we're going to play ambush archery here, which means we're going to use that to ready the bow. We're going to use this to shoot. We're going to shoot him. We are untargeted right now, and we need a 4, 3, 2, or 1 because ogres are medium, and we get a 3, so he is dead. Do we become unhinged? Yes, we do. We actually are unhidden now. And this is unreadied. So the elf is then going to run. So he's going to play the next round, a move, and we're going to get out of dodge. And so the ogres actually survive that attack, and the elf ends up there. But we do get the whopping 2 points. So we'd make 2 points of our negative back, and then this ogre here goes to the graveyard. I don't think anything else is fighting, right? No, we are good everywhere else. So, okay. Sorcerer is going to... The sorcerer is going to call out rescue, and he's going to pick just not his hex. So he's going to take that group here, and he's going to roll to see what native group is trapped there. It is 5, the company. So the top member of the company is stuck here with this ogre. I don't know why those are gray, but so be it. So we got a rescue right there. And that's it. Oh, and I am going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to pull 1 chit from our guy here and put it on this bridge because we have indeed crossed 1 bridge. We have the company to rescue. So we're going to call in a rescue of the company. And how we're going to do that is... Oh, we have to roll against the guard, right? Because they're going to block battle us. That is the problem. So hold on. So that's yesterday. we're getting tapped by the guard. They're our enemy. Can we even vaguely get lucky and not? Two, it could just be a challenge. We could take, but instead we're going to let them attack us, and then we're going to use actually this M4 to run away. So what that means is our first move is a move, then we're going to hide, and then move to the ogres. Right, so we're actually here. Yeah, move, hide, and move is our move. So he is done. The captain. Well, I mean, frankly, you're probably hiding and searching, right? So hide, search, search, search. Excuse me again. Excuse me. And then the elf. We have to move to 2. So first move is move 2. We're going to extra hide. And then we are going to we don't have to rest, right? We do have we have a rest. We'll pull a rest. How's that? So we'll rest. Uh so that's going to pull that back. I suppose we want to get back to there. So we'll get back in. So we are done there. And then now our pilgrim has to decide sort of what's going on here with our buddy. So we got our bud here. We found the shrine. We could go fight that giant, but I mean, it's not a bad idea. Obviously, we got to use the knight to do some heavy damage while we have him, and I believe that knight is a winner. If you're hidden. We could also go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the deep wood. Let me do that this first. Let me do that real quick. Let's hide and then move, and then move into the deep wood, just to make sure that we know what's around us. Okay, so I think that's day 4 written. See what we got. 2. So back to serpents and demons. Captain first, elf second. The captain is going to hide. He is hidden. Searches 3 times. We're looking for a 4 or a 1, of course. A 1. Bam. There we go. Okay, so we did indeed find the adventurer. So that is good news. So what that's going to do is we don't get a point yet. We're going to grab the small treasures, though. Shuffle this bad boy. And draw 1. And that's the captain's. Captain gets the deft gloves. Useless for the captain. Well, not useless. I'm going to put those on once I have a chance here. They're not useless. They're useless. Look, if you're fighting something medium, that's a great fight shit because you're going to make this a time 2. You're going to be able to gut a lot of things, but they have to be medium or light, with their light, but medium creatures because you don't get to overstrength your weapon. Having said that, rolling 1 die for loot is awesome, and we get the body there. So we are done. Nothing appears. Captain is done for the day. The elf goes here. He's going to hide, which he blows it. He rests. He hides again, moves back to the ogre. He does. And nothing appears. Done. The sorcerer is going to march in with 2 hides. So he's either hidden, and he is. So both the sorcerer and the elf are hidden, ready to kill those ogres. And our guy goes here, the pilgrim. And is he hidden? He is hidden. I rolled that hide. More smoke and patter 5. So actually, nothing good here. Nothing good. And we got serpents and demons. Is there any serpents and demons appearing? And no. So we are done. So it looks like we have a single fight. So we're going to go here on the sorcerer's sheet. The sorcerer is going to play that chit. The elf is going to ambush Archer just like before, right? So he's going to play this to ready the bow, and that's going to go here, and it's going to go on. Barely matters where it goes. So the bow goes first. Missile table, you need a 4, 3, 2, or 1. Oh, we get a 6, minus 3 levels. So unfortunately, that's no damage. So that is not going to kill this guy. And the sorcerer will indeed do medium damage to the ogre on round 1, jumping from the bush there. So he ends up here. He ends up not flipped. And he ends up dead with the sorcerer doing light star damage to the unarmored ogre. So he goes to the graveyard. Sorcerer takes 2 prowess. So strangely enough, the sorcerer is going to be in the lead for prowess here. The sorcerer is also going to score rescue. And that's going to give him pretty much the first point. First points of the game go to the sorcerer, who then also gets this very spiffy buddy. Now that buddy is a little dicey because since we're using Melt into Mist, we're gonna be ditching him a lot of times. So we'll have to have a talk. I'm sure the company will be thrilled. So yeah, the sorcerer melts out of the bushes, stabs the ogre, and there you go, done. So I think that's our first change in scores for the day. And that's going to put us with the sorcerer at 3 points. And no one else has scored yet as we head into the 5th day here. So the dead adventurer has been found, and we are done with that. We have a damsel in distress. The horde or the lair has to appear, and we have a bat bounty for the first 2 weeks. No one's found any bats yet, though. So, interesting. Okay, so day 5. So first thing, day 5, we're going to draw a new card here for the sorcerer. So let's get a new card. Locate the cairn. So I think the sorcerer is going to continue his plan. Is there another bridge it would be easier to get to, or another set of bridges? I don't think there is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How about we do 1, 2? Let's get into the ledges. So we're going to move and move to the ledges. Okay. We're going to spell X and spell. That's going to enchant the tile. And that's going to melt us into mist. We're going to go 1, 2, free 1, 3, and then we're going to move to 1. So we'll just expedite getting bridge magic complete. So that is done. Our captain here has found what he needs to find. We're going to run back 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We're just going to run back 1, 2, 3, 4 to the Maple Woods. So we're going to move, and move to the woods. We're going to declare heavy for big game. So we're going to just make that a thing. Bam, done. And we're going to get ourselves moving there. The elf, what's the elf going to do? Locate statue, explore the crag. Ah, man, what's the chance we can actually get to the crag? I think we're going to burn that one. I think that's a dead end for us. I think that's a dead end for us. It's worth 2 points, so it's great, but I think it's a dead end. I think what we're going to do instead... we're not going to do the pool, I don't think. 1, 2, 3. We could get into the mountain. We could check the mountain before we do anything else. But we found 2 of 8 treasure sites so far. 1 down here, 1 up here. The Lost Castle's already been found. The Lost City is still in play. I don't know what... oh, where do we go? Do we take the day to drop Explore Crag? I want to burn this lucky day also, if I can, and get a little bit of a reset on the elf. So let's... I tell you what, we're going to... well, I don't know if there's any point to ending up here as opposed to ending up somewhere else. I don't know. It's just funny because you're like, man, I'm not sure how I feel about where the elf is at right now. We could end up, we could pop ourselves into the mountain to see what's in there, but we'd be farther away from a dwelling, and we do need a dwelling at some point soon here to turn these cards in, because I don't think Explore the Crag. I think Explore the Crag is a trap for us. So I think to get to the crag, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get there. 6 days to, 3 days and 3 days back to do it. So 6 days to do it. So I think that's a rough haul. So I'm going to say, even though it's a little bit dicey, we're going to hide, move, and move to the guard. Sure, we'll trade to see what they got, and then we're going to turn in cards. And then the Pilgrim. The Deepwood thing did not work out. Uh, so the shrine, the one good thing with the pilgrim and the shrine is there are spells there. So you potentially have type 1 spells to learn. One type 1 spell. But that's enough for 2 points. Um, I would love to see a dragon pop here. A dragon could pop here, but bats, I mean, you're much more likely to get 1,000 bats, which would be great if you get 1 or 2 because bat bounty is in play. Excuse me. How about this? We're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it. We're going to head back. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the cliff. We're hoping for either dragons to appear or bat to appear. And that's what we're hoping. So, okay, let's get a monster roll on day, what is this, 6? Ooh, it's dragons. It's day 5. No, I think it's day. I think it is going. No, it's going to be day 5. Okay. And do we have? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what order we go in here on day 5. Sorcerers first. We are moving into the ledges. So we're going to go 1, 2. We are going to burn. We're going to pair up. We're going to fatigue that. And we're going to flip it. We are now melted into mist. And Slither, I do believe, will draw something. Yep, it'll draw that guy. To there, along with all the other lizards. So done. And I don't think anything otherwise appears or does anything on that spot. The elf is moving to turning cards. The elf is going to go and end up here. Is he hidden or not? Anything but a 6 will hide him, and he is hidden. And he is going to trade with the guard to see what the guard has, but map of the Lost City and the Phantom Glass. He rolls. They're neutral. He's going to roll for the trouble, unfriendly. Going to roll for the glass, I suppose. 6, so they're going to block him. Okay. No, he was hidden. Was he hidden? Let's make sure, right? He has 2 hide. Yeah, he's hidden. So done. The captain goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not hidden, and nothing appears. And then finally, the pilgrim goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many things appear? We got 2 flutters. The only problem with flutter is it's right there. We got a roar, which is nothing. That's it. Just the flutters. It's a little bit unfortunate. Because 2 means that the light world is still dangerous, but I think we're okay. So let's. Do we have more than one fight? I don't think we have more than one fight. It is literally just the pilgrim. So pilgrim time, and we got our buddy on a buddy sheet here. He is obviously going to. So one thing he's going to do is he's going to play his horse, just like that. And we're going to lure 1. We have 1 on our sheet. We are going to play. So we're going to cast. So round 1, We are casting Staff to Snake. And what that is going to do is that is going to bring a non-flippable Viper, effectively, to our sheet here. And it's going to cause this guy to go off onto this sheet. And that's that. So, we're done. That's our cast. Nice thing about summons now is they pull a creature off your sheet. That's why I picked it. Let's see how these two combats now play out. This guy goes 6, so he's going to go down 1. And does he flip or not? He does not flip. So he's going to miss, and we're going to miss. That battle goes nowhere. Here, 4. They're going to line directly on up. Does this guy flip or not? He does. So very nice. So he's going to do light damage to the Viper, which is nothing. And the Viper's going to do M star star, which becomes M star heavy damage, and he's going to kill our guy. And so next round, we're going to deploy to this sheet. So he goes there like that. So the dragon stays where he is, second round. And these guys both move in some awkward fashion. They both go down here. Does he flip? No. Does the dragon flip? No. Does the Viper flip? Yes, but it doesn't matter because the Viper is the same on both sides. So, I won't roll for him flipping again. So, it looks like everybody's going to miss because everybody is a 4-time. Remember that he's actually playing this, galloping on this side. He's the target. So, everybody misses. We start, and this is round 3. It's the second round where nothing has happened. 4. He's going to stay put. We need a 1 or 4 for one of these guys here. We do not get it. We get a 6 and we get a 3 like that. Does he does flip? That sucks. Does the knight flip? No. So I think yet again nothing happened. So that's the second round, and combat actually is going to end on that. Which sucks because we didn't quite get full use out of the Viper there. We kill both of them. That's sort of cool because then, because now we have to spellcast again, essentially. So that sucks. We do get 5 points. So the funny part is it's going to put us into the lead. The second thing is we have scored Dragon Slayer. So that's worth a point. And I believe we get a Dragon Tooth. Oh my. Okay, so we get a Dragon Tooth. So the nice thing is I think I have objects for those now. So items, item bag. Let's put the item bag here for giggles. I don't have many items in here. Dragon Tooth, but I do have a Dragon Tooth. It vaguely looks. So Dragon Tooth. 1 dragon in the clearing ends combat with you for the rest of the evening. Done. So Dragon Slayer is done. And I can put that away and get a new card. Sudden Insight, so I get to find a thing. Why do I have 16 and 2 there? So I copied these in. So again, I was. So I copied I copied these from my other machine to this machine. So sorry for and I did not adequately clear them out. So we got 1 card, 2 prowess. So actually, that's going to change the scores again today, like that. The Pilgrim's now leading by a very narrow margin in prowess. And he has 1 card and 2 points for prowess. So there you go. So we have edged out the sorcerer there. Sudden insight is not super helpful though in terms of scoring new points. Otherwise, end of day, Elf is going to let the combat run out and remain hidden. And then what's that going to do for him? He's going to be able to ditch. I'm going to ditch Explorer Crag and Lucky Day effectively. I will. We get take cover, so we get to hide instantly and locate the lair. There's nothing wrong with either of those, but be nice to get something that you could directly use right now. There's some quick water for me. Oh, like less than half a cup, so that's a little lame. So it's day 6, and so the sorcerer is still doing his bridge magic thing. And he can't be blocked, is my understanding, right? So he cannot be blocked. Mist can't be blocked. Let me get in camera. Hello. Oops, we are way past. Type 6, meld into mist. Move, hide, and follow. Can move along hidden paths. Cannot block or be blocked. No part in combat. Cannot charge or attack. Cannot be attacked. Blah, blah, blah. Done. Can carry tremendous shit, which is awesome. I don't have any tremendous stuff right now, but what I do have is the desire to get over this bridge. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, done. So I'm going to get to the Dark Valley. Move, 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 and move into the Dark Valley. That will pop the second of 3 bridges. I only get 1 VP. That's too bad. Okay. And he is done. Okay, the captain is going to come back to turn in. So the captain's going to go 1. So he's going to move to the guard. That's going to turn in Dead Adventurer. So that's going to be a point for him. And he's going to have. So then what we're going to do is we are going to do. While we're here, we're going to do an extra trade phase. And so that's going to get us, we're going to sell some crap. So we already have $10. That could get us $20. It's going to cost 24 to hire the guard. And what that's going to do is, so hire, hire, and hire. That gives us a better chance to get them more quickly done. So there's that guy. The elf. Okay, what's the elf going to do? So he has take cover and locate the lair. I think we hide and we got to get moving. So we're going to hide and move into the ruins. So extra hide, move, 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 and move into the ruins. Done. We'll take cover if we need to. And then finally the pilgrim. Well, the pilgrim has to get out of dodge. That is absolutely true. I will say that I'm feeling a little bit um, more invested in that shrine just because I have sudden insight, and finding it would be a simple one phase action. Now, having said that, you're not walking out of here this way. You can only walk backwards. You do not have a cast of your summoned serpent again, so two monsters and you would be eating one. With the caveat that we do have the dragon too, so we could play it. The other caveat though is that we could sell it to the order for $5. So I mean that might be worth it. It might be worth it to just go sell it right now. You'd get the 5 notoriety, you get the 5 prowess effectively, just like you would if you sold a treasure in Magic Realm for conditional fame. So we could go 1, 2, 3. Oops. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to go move to the chapel. We're going to execute a trade phase. And we should be then able to make some cash back, get some notoriety, and done. So day 6, let's see it. Let's get a monster roll. 6. So bats. Finally, bats appear. I'm not sure it's going to impact anyone. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, done. So he's got 2 bridges under his belt there. The elf's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, into the ruins. Hiding, and he does. I don't think any monsters appear here because bats, but he is hidden just in case it matters. The captain heads back, turns in the dead adventurer for the victory point. So that's nice. So we're going to get a victory point there for the captain. So there's 1. And then the captain is going to trade. So he is friendly. We're going to execute a trade for the deft gloves. Now, so that's a good question. Is it deft gloves? Are the deft gloves worth more to him than say the breastplate? Because that's really what we're talking about. We're talking about saving the breastplate. I am going to say, that we're going to ditch this stuff and assume that deft gloves is going to be worth more to us. So we actually have $24 now. Oops. Now we're going to hire 3 times. So we are friendly. We're hiring 3 times. We could use a price times 2. That is no deal. That's 1. 2 is that's not good enough. 1 more time. 3. Price times 2. That's going to be $24. And so we are actually going to do -10 total. And we add 14 days to this, and we get Guard HQ done. So we have hired the guard. So I'm going to copy Guard HQ. I'm going to put one here on the captain. I'm going to take them all down here to our captain sheet. And then we're going to also put one here. Okay. So that's Captain's Day. Pilgrim's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to execute his own trade phase to sell this, and that's going to give him 5 prowess and 10 gold back. And there you go. Does anyone appear at the chapel? No. No, no one appears actually anywhere. Done, done, done. It was bats. Yeah. Okay. So it's day 7. We like to call them dangerous day 7s because we rolled 2 monster rolls. We rolled two dice for monster rolls. We also have black and white magic in every clearing. Do we have anything else going on? Well, we still need to find this darn. Well, we still like to get bridge magic out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to end up in ledges 4. Move, 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 move. Ledges 4. Done. So we are done. So pretty easy. The captain now has his crew with him. So we now need to, we're going to go plant our, well, we can't plant our flag because we need to go kill this little horde here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're going to, I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go straight to the ledges. So we're going to move into the ledges. Move, 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 move into the ledges. Done. The elf, remembering that the elf can take cover, we are going to hide first. So we're going to hide 1, 2, 3, and maybe hide again. So we're going to hide twice. Hide, hide. Going to move, move, and then move into the mountains. I think 2. And then our pilgrim. Where's the next treasure sites? Pretty much these 3, right? The High Pass, Borderland, or Cavern. We have one of 3 shots here, and one of these 3 might have the Lost City in it, and we actually haven't turned any caves over to find the Lost City. I don't know the Lost City is necessarily something we want to find, but we want to find a troll. That's pretty much what it comes down to. We would like to find a troll. We'd like to find the vault. The shrine would still be useful, but you're still talking a couple days through there. I say we hide and then go to the Oak Woods. And we are done. So let's get day 7 done here to get. So let's get all these guys, put them in the bag. Let's get 2 monster rolls. 1 and 5. So we get dragons and spiders. So the first thing that happens is these dragons come off the board. That guy comes off the board. Done. And that's it. The guard will be following the captain, so not an issue. So the guard and the captain, they happen to go at the same time, so good. The sorcerer is going 1, 2, 3, 4, and he is done. But he does draw this guy back, and he's done. The captain goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So the captain and his guard buddy is going to pull this dragon right there. Now the sorcerer's melted into mist, so he doesn't really give a crap. The captain's ready to fight. The elf he's going to end up here, and he has 2 hides to be hidden, and he is hidden. Bats and the statue, which I actually think is useful for the elf. So lo and behold, we stumble into the statue. So that's good news for the elf. The elf is going to search for that bad boy and get it. So first question is, does anything draw here? I don't know. It didn't. Dragons. The statue, though, does draw the imp. The imp is alive and prowling. The elf is hidden, ready to shoot him. And then here we go, and we end up there, hidden in the oak woods, to find the small campfire. So small campfire in 4. And I don't know who appears at the small campfire. The Bashkars appear at the small campfire. How do we feel about the Bashkar? We don't like the Bashkar. We do not love the Bashkar. Now, the nice thing about the Bashkar is the knight can literally, I think, dink with them all. Because I don't think they can do enough damage to even dent the horse. Because they're all tremendous and armored. So one of these guys has to do T damage. So if we just remain hidden, we can totally let the knight go to town on these guys. And maybe he kills one, maybe he kills not a ton of them, but whatever, and so on. So that's the day. Combats that we have to have. Let's do the captain first. So the captain has this battle. So now this guy is he's not insignificant. It's not insignificant. Now we do have a slight advantage in that round 1, weapon length is king. So, our choices would be to drag him here, and then... So the main problem you have is if this guy does not flip, one of these guys is dead. So you would have to intercept. So I think we're going to do this, put him there. We're going to put these 2 here. I really don't have a say in it because I can only do medium star damage, which is not going to be enough. So that sucks. So we are looking to somehow cover where this guy goes. So 3. So he's going to go down here. And now we have 2 rolls. This is super important. 6. I think we literally miss everyone, and this guy's going to die. Does the swordsman flip? No. Does the second swordsman flip? Yes, he does. Does the third swordsman flip? No, he does not. Does the dragon flip? Yes, he does. Oh, we luck out. Okay, so what happens? All these long swords, these great swords, miss. We just whipping, stumbling around like 3 drunken fools. The dragon, however, switches to his lighter side, and though he hits, he no longer does heavy damage, thankfully, and so our guy is spared on round 1. Let's see if we can actually hit someone on round 2. This would be nice. Ugh, goodness. Okay. So I'm going to flip everybody now. I think I can play them on whichever side. I'm going to play them on this side so they at least match times. So let's see what the hell happens. Where does the dragon end up? He ends up going down one. Where do the boys end up? Oops. 3 and 4. So 3 means these two guys switch. This guy stays put. So he's fast, but he is fast and slightly longer. So he's going to intercept and kill this guy before he hits. Well, hold on. We have to flip everybody. Does he flip? Yes, he does. So this is actually sort of important because does the second one flip? Yes, he does. This is a problem, actually. Does the third swordsman flip? No. And finally, the important one, the dragon does not flip. So he actually... So the funny part is he goes first now and hits him for medium damage because these two guys flip. And then this guy goes with a time 5 and kills the dragon. So done. So we score 5. And that's that. I literally think that was it. So that was a little dicier than maybe we wanted. But we do score. Actually, we score big game, right? Because that's well, we don't score it, right? We get it because we have to return to. Yes, we have to return to a dwelling. So, okay. So we have. So we've killed the big game. But we have not yet returned to score it. But we do get the 5 points. So that is going to take him and the Pilgrim are actually going to be... Well, hold on. Let's not do anything yet, right? Let's not do anything yet because are there any other fights today? There are. So we got one fight is done. The elf is going to ambush Arch this guy. So, and of course we left our bow somewhere else. So we're going to ready our bow. We're going to shoot the imp like that. And we need a 4, 3, 2, or 1. We kill him. We get a 1. He's going to die round 1. That's going to give us 2 more notoriety. So we're down to -1. Woohoo. Very nice. And we'll put him away. So that's the second fight. You know what? I think we'll consider it. I think we do it. I think we're going to let the whatchamacall, the knight, go to town on. So we're hidden. So we are literally staying. Although it is day 7. Although we don't have anything. We don't have anything ready to roll here. So it is day 7. We are going to. So these guys are going to play these all on their best sides. The knight is going to play, it doesn't matter what side, because I don't think any of these guys can generate enough damage. So the knight goes in. And it doesn't matter what side he plays there, because these things are all light enough. So what we're going to do is, I mean, the sad part is their attacks do not matter. So let's just put their horses right now. And we're going to target the leader. But right now their attacks don't matter. They're all going to hit him, pretty much. I mean, they're not all going to hit him. Do any of them flip to a heavy or a tremendous damage? No. Nope. So they are going to flail wildly, and we are unfriendly, which is why we're okay doing this, because normally we would not attack the natives without a reason, an insult, as it were. So we are targeting the leader here. It really we just need a 1 or a 4. We get a 5. That's not going to cut it. So we're going to go down. These guys all go up. These guys go down. We can roll for flipping. No flips there. Does the leader flip? The leader does flip. Does 1 and 2 flip? No, they do not. So what happens is, well, this guy's going to hit, and this guy's going to hit for light and medium damage respectively, and then 4, 5, and 3, 4, and 5 hit. And again, so they're all hitting, and all this damage is bouncing off, and nothing's happening to the pally or his horse. So we're going to hit again the leader's horse. 3. So we're going to go here. This is going to switch. Same deal. We're not even going to adjudicate it. We miss. Everybody misses. Or they do negligible damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put their horses in a pile. Wow, did I put those in exactly the opposite order as what they needed to go? I'm going to put these guys in a similar pile here. So we attack the Bashkars for 2 rounds. The combat ends in a stalemate. Everyone goes home. Well, the Bashkars go home. We sit there awkwardly that evening, camped just over the hill or whatever, right? So that was that. A little bit of a non-issue there. Too bad. We really need to do that again with our snake just to get an extra shot. But I do fear the snake would be hit and probably can be killed since he's a medium armored character. A lot of those guys will do damage to him. Though I think you might be able to pick one out. There might be 1 or 2 that don't. Yeah, like that guy. But I think the rest of them do damage to medium creatures. So that is week 1. I think that's pretty much it. I think the Pilgrim 1.5. I think the Captain is at 1.5 prowess also. And the Sorcerer is now at 0 prowess. So let's take a look at the scores now. Let's take a look at the scores. So our scores, we're just every game sort of starts a little bit like this, right? We're getting started, we're getting into the swing. The Captain, Pilgrim, and Sorcerer all score a single card. And get a little bit of killing done. And the elf, I will say, I think, though, I've got to give him 2 points because he's now in the lead with gold. With 15 from his windfall. So it's a tight first week. No one collected on bat bounties. We didn't see any bats. We did not see the horde. We did not see the lair. So the damsel is still in play, and we got 1 more week of bat bounty next week. We're going to draw 3 more events for week 2. So I think just getting into things, I think we're going to sort of call it short here. We're not going to, stream for 3 hours. We're going to stop. And we're gonna catch you next week and try to get this game done here before the end of the week. And then I got to figure out what to do with the rest of this Grand Prix here. Try to give it a twist, which I haven't been able to do yet. So, all right. Well, thank you all for hanging out and watching, and I appreciate it. I hope my new setup is not too bad here for you. Thanks for watching.